Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Happy Thursday evening. Welcome into our stream tonight. So, for those of you who might not know me, my name is Kathleen Kuo, and I am a program manager with Nevada Humanities, which is our state's council partner of the National Endowment for the Humanities. Our mission is to connect and transform the communities of Nevada by sharing and amplifying the stories, ideas, experiences, and traditions of the diverse people who live here. So with Humanities at Play, which is our brand new program series, of which this Twitch channel is just one small part of, we really want our streaming experiences to be fun and interactive. So please, by all means, feel free to share your thoughts about the game. And if you have any questions for us, type them into chat, and we'd love to address them as we go through our game tonight. A couple quick notes before we get started. If you aren't already following us here on Twitch, I encourage you to click that purple heart and that follow so you can get our notifications whenever we go live. And if you're a newer user of Twitch, we have this very fun feature called a chat command, which is an exclamation point followed by a keyword. And I already see some of our moderators and some other friends have used these keywords in chat. So go ahead and try out that chat command if you haven't used them before. We have a list of them in our About section on our Twitch, and we also have a couple of them listed in the title of our stream today. So tonight I am joined by Dustin Howard, who is the current City of Reno Poet Laureate. Dustin is originally from the Ozarks. He moved to Nevada after falling in love with the mountains and the people of Reno. Dustin's a professional grant writer. He has a decade of dedication to nonprofit organizations, especially those that serve homeless and at-risk youth. He's the author of Engrams, which is a collection of poetry, as well as a supernatural thriller, Breakvale. When he's not writing, Dustin likes to fill his time with arts and crafts, amateur carpentry, and watching Star Trek. So, Dustin, thank you so much for joining me today for Humanities at Play.
Thank you. Delighted to be back. Be here again.
Right, so soon.
Yeah.
So we are going, I'm so excited for tonight. We are going to continue onwards with our playthrough of a game called Child of Light. This will be our second time playing on stream today, together. And we are just at the very beginning, and I'm really excited to see where the story takes us. So Child of Light is actually a little bit older. It came out in 2014, but I think it still holds up really, really well. It's an absolutely gorgeous platformer, and it was created by Ubisoft. So, Dustin, I'm just wondering, as we play along today, did you want to share any prompts for our audience or things you'd like them to know or look for before we get started?
Yeah, absolutely. So, talk about serendipity. Today is National Poem in Your Pocket Day, which originated in New York City in 2002. It's a tradition that has really kind of caught fire, and it's just an excuse to write a poem. And so, how great today to be able to play this game and to write a little bit of poetry. What we're going to do today is what we did when we played Child of Light last time. We're going to write couplets. We had a ton of fun with them last time. Folks in chat were really great, wrote some awesome couplets, and so I'm really looking forward to seeing what our guests in chat bring tonight.
Yeah. Well, happy Poem in Your Pocket Day, everyone. Let's write some poems for pockets, about pockets. Pocket. I'm just thinking like pocket, locket. What else rhymes with pocket? All right, let's get going with Child of Light. All right, Dustin, let me know if you can see the game. I'm going to turn the volume up.
Yes. Are you able to...
Yes, I will screen share for you. I just realized the game disappeared. All right, how's this? Are you able to see it on your end?
I am not yet.
Okay, we'll wait for it to load up, and if not, we'll just run on a quick delay, but it should be streaming right now. Let me know if you want me to try again.
No? Nothing yet.
Okay. I have lost Dustin. Dustin, come back.
Oh, there we go. Sorry about that.
No worries.
It crashed on me. Okay. Well, the good news is I am all set.
All right, great.
I am good on the feed.
All right, so now your video, you are red. So you might have to turn your video off and on, and then we should be good. Perfect.
All right. Sorry about that, everyone.
Yeah, no worries. I think actually troubleshooting streams on Twitch are some of my secret favorite. All right, let's get going.
Yeah, already.
All right, let's continue onwards with Child of Light. Just a note for friends, we are playing on, I guess what you would call sort of like a casual difficulty. So if you ever pick this game up on your own, you have some different difficulty modes to pick from. Note that there are some are very difficult, and we're doing one that just allows us to have a little bit more fun in chat. All right, so the last time we paused, we actually had a new party member join us. So we are joined by this little friend, Finn, and then of course we have Rubella, the clown who likes to sort of break the rhyme scheme of this game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna switch back to Aurora so everyone can see our main protagonist.
And Bao. Happy to see Bao again.
Yes, we have named our little firefly friend Bao. His real name is Igniculus, but I mean Bao is just so much more fun to say, and he looks like a little dumpling anyway. All right, so I think it'd be a lot of fun. Again, I'm very selfish. I would like someone to write me a poem about that mentions the word pocket in it somewhere. I think that'd be a good start to National Poem in Your Pocket Day. So feel free again to share your couplets and your thoughts in chat as we play. Did it? Okay, would you like to be Rubella or Finn? Who would you like to read the part of, Dustin?
Ooh, I'll do Rubella.
Okay, all right.
Bravo, you with the beard. Are you a magician?
Well, you might say that.
Come to the circus and try out.
She is inviting you to audition. We got magician and audition.
Magician audition, yeah.
Up on stage? Are you kidding? Might as well feed me to a griffin. All right. The Finn is a little bit shy.
The interesting thing about Rubella that we identified last time, right, is that of all of the characters to like speak in rhyme, you would expect the jester character to be the one that speaks in rhyme. So it's very funny that Rubella is the only character that doesn't speak in rhyme.
Right. And she knows it. She always has these little ellipses. Like she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, like she's actively, in the same way we might pause to think about how to make something rhyme, she pauses to figure out how to make it not rhyme.
All right, we're exploring this well. So, we learned that Finn's people were turned into crows or ravens, right? And so we're trying to find a cure for them somewhere in this well. Oh, what are you? You're a little scary.
Whoa.
You know, something about this game that I think is interesting is that a lot of times when you play these sorts of, I'd say, platformers or RPGs, they tell you what the name of the enemy is, and in this game, you don't know what anything's called. Like, I would just say, like, kind of like Rocky Ice Spider, or like,
right.
I don't know, what would you call this?
It's like a werebore.
Let's call it a werebore.
Yeah, werebore.
Werebore.
I think it's a pig, right? Looks like a pig.
Yeah, I got little tusks, like a warthog or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We can call it a warhog.
A warhog?
A warhog.
Ouch.
kind of into werebear or werebear, werebore.
And you know what? Given that this game is still on easy mode, I feel like I'm taking a surprising amount of damage, which is, it's nice. I want there to be a little bit of difficulty. Okay, we're just gonna focus on our war boar. I'm gonna say war boar. Oh, Dustin, we got a we got a good couplet. I'll let you read it when you have time.
Oh. Haha. Kathleen and Dustin are on tonight's docket, playing games to celebrate the day of poetry in your pocket.
I think
Love it. Fabulous.
I think Matt deserves some like a gold star, like some mod credit right there. That's great. Thank you. James, you're up. No pressure or anything, but I don't know. Well done to Can't Poem Well. No. Everyone can poem well. I'm going to challenge it. I'm trying. You can do it. All right, great.
The many things we fill within our pockets, how deep it goes, many thoughts and lockets. There you go. Found the pocket locket rhyme.
It is hard, right? Like, you know, pocket. What do you rhyme it with? You all can word well. I mean, you could always put pocket. Ooh. We got another puzzle. Oh, he's crying. Oh no, we'll never get through. I'll let you be Aurora, Dustin.
Okay.
I guess I'll be the ones on the left. Remember the door in the tree? What do we do?
Do not worry, wait and see.
And no, it does not have to rhyme with pocket. I would just like you to, I think it'd be great to note the word pocket, but no, you do not have to rhyme it. Okay, let's see. Where is this moon? I think, here we go. And then this one goes, let's see, here. All right. All right, Dustin, for those of you who might be new to our Humanities at Play series, and especially for those who might be new to these streams, I'm wondering if you can tell us a little bit more about what a Poet Laureate does. Like, what does it mean to be the City of Reno Poet Laureate?
Yeah, great question. So my role as the City of Reno Poet Laureate is to be an ambassador for poetry and the arts in our community. And so that can mean doing a lot of really fun and interesting things, lots of different things. Doing workshops out in the community, poetry writing workshops out in the community, speaking at schools or speaking at events. I've delivered some readings at ceremonial events on behalf of the city. Pretty much anything the city calls upon me to do, I'm right there to do it. And then I also get to do really super fun stuff, like partner with Nevada Humanities and come on Twitch and play some games and write some poetry. So you just never know I just never know what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen next. So but the ultimate goal here, of course, is to share how wonderful poetry is and how accessible poetry can be. I'm, of course, of the opinion that everyone can and should write poetry, even if it's just for yourself, even if it's just for fun, and because everybody's got a story to tell, and poetry can be a really great way to tell that story.
I love that. I think that, it wasn't until I was an adult that I really felt like it's okay to exercise your creative muscle, and it's okay to share, your creations with others. I feel like so many times in schools, like, right, you're being graded, maybe, like,
Mm-hmm.
or it feels like you're being judged. And I feel like that's sort of a, yeah, we don't want to take that attitude when it comes to creativity. I think you should just share for the love of creating something, not, whether or not you're going to get a passing grade or, if you're worried what people will think. I think it's just, let's have fun.
Right.
I'm going to call this like a fire dog. Not sure. Fire wolf. Looks like a little bit like my dog, but angrier.
Maybe a little spiky.
Yeah, he's hungry. I'm quiet guy. Create to create. I know that sounds redundant, but I'm sure you get what I mean. No, absolutely. Create to create. Oh, we got another. You are on fire today. We got a very creative mod, and I'll let Dustin read that when you have time.
Ooh, let's see. Okay. I'm also working on my little pocket poem, a little bit behind.
Oh, no worries.
Hunger, this fast. I soon must pop it. If only I had a bao bun in my pocket. Bao bun.
That's so good, because we got bao right here. It's good. That's good.
Y'all are going to be talking about food, making me hungry.
Do you find, Dustin, that, do you ever write about, like, I don't know, just like your current state of mind? Like, if you're really hungry, do you feel like you'll write about food or, I don't know, hunger?
That's a really good and interesting question. So, not typically. I do tend to fixate on things, sometimes if inspiration strikes. I can share a poem later that I wrote while on a humanities hike last year. I got fixated on this duck that was swimming around and, bobbing its head up and down in the water. And, so sometimes that's where the inspiration comes from, right? Sometimes it's a thing, a snapshot, a moment. I have another poem I'll share later. I did find a poem by the fabulous Elizabeth Bishop, who is just a poet that is a big inspiration to me, and I can share that later. Her poem, The Moose, is one that also kind of does that, just takes a snapshot of a moment. And so usually it's either that or, it's like a snapshot of something I see and then I'm writing about it. Or it'll be like a big sort of nebulous feeling, it'll be an emotion or something like that then I'll decide to kind of write around. So hunger could fall into that latter category, although I've never done a poem about hunger. I have done... And I don't know if this is too crass for our audience, but I have done an ode. I have written an ode to toilet paper.
I don't think that's crass at all.
Which I think personally, I mean, obviously I'm biased, but I'm really quite fond of it. And then I did do a follow-up, a response, a poem written in response to that is about diarrhea. So... But like that sort of panic that wells up inside you when you can't get there, like, to the restroom fast enough.
Uh-huh.
So that was a feeling, right? It's and it avoids nothing gross, I promise. But so there again, it's a good example of something really specific like toilet paper, and then something more nebulous like a feeling of urgency.
I love that, because I think it's so relatable. I don't think there's anything wrong with connecting to like a very real and urgent human like emotion and feeling that we've all had before. I think everyone knows that sort of feeling of panic, probably.
Well, if we decide to get spicy later, I'm happy to read them because I always enjoy reading them. But I have often joked that, like, if ever any of my poems were to become famous, it would be my luck that it would be those two poems together that people would remember me for.
That's funny. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what I would write about. That's a sad thing, right? Because not sad, but because I'm the one sort of playing the game, I don't really get to exercise my poetry muscle while we're while we're doing this. So I think I owe you a backlog of poems, Dustin, from all of our games.
That's okay. No, it is. It can be really difficult to try and write something while you're also focused on the game.
Okay, let's do. I love Finn. He looks like a little angler fish. I think it's very cute. Little light.
He is very cute. I like his. I do. I like his little light.
I can't believe this game came out almost 10 years ago. It still looks so good. I love the art.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes you get indie games that like this that well, I guess it's Ubisoft. It's not like indie exactly,
That's true.
is it? But it feels it feels like an indie game.
Right.
And maybe I don't know anything about the history of the game, so perhaps it started that way and Ubisoft acquired it or something. I have no idea, but whoa. Boss battle?
Yeah, I know. We got a little mini boss battle. I was gonna say it reminds me of what was it when we're fighting those two headless knights on those stone pedestals? Got something happening like that here. And you're right. Yeah, Ubisoft is definitely not an indie game company, but I suppose this is definitely one of their lesser known. Well, it definitely not as popular as other games that they've put out. I'm always a fan of some good epic music.
Yep.
Let's switch to Aurora. Snacks, yes. Who would like to write a poem about these elemental snakes? Or eels, even. I don't know. They feel more like eel-like than, I would say, snakes.
I agree.
Maybe because of the water. Maybe eels, yeah. I mean, what? Eels are snakes of the sea, right? Basically, isn't that what they are?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Water snakes. Ouch. I mean, I feel like this game, there's just so much to be, inspired by. Whether it's the art, the music, what's happening. This is a really great game, I think, for poetry.
Yep.
Okay, we are gonna heal our friend.
Okay, so I cheated a little bit. I've got wow, suddenly I can't there, a quatrain. Suddenly forgot the word. So I cheated a little bit. I've got 4 lines instead of 2.
Okay, that's all right. What do you have?
As a poet, I must write poems kept tight in my pocket until the moment's just right for me to try to hawk it.
Got it. Are you able to put that in chat? That's great.
Yep.
Yeah, pocket is a tough one to rhyme with. I feel like you need to either go with a like a slant rhyme or something else. I also think it's funny how the attack is, instead of serpent's tongue, I don't know if it's like a deliberate like misspelling, but it's a serpent's tongue. which I think
Sir
is...
Pants, that's really funny.
Sir Pants tongue.
Maybe that's its name.
Yeah, these are Sir Pants.
Sir Pants.
Yeah, Sir Pants tongue. Okay. I do like these extended battles. It does make it more interesting than the ones where it's sort of like hit them twice and you're done. Gotta try a little bit harder. Gotta hit the Sir Pants. Oh, I am out of mana. Let's see. Dustin, who is Elizabeth Bishop? I forgot to ask you. Is she like a more contemporary poet? I'm not familiar with her work.
Yeah, so Elizabeth Bishop was most active primarily from, I think, the 50s into the 70s or 80s. She is, she passed. Give me just a moment here.
Sure,
Let me look up
no problem.
exactly. Yeah, she let's see. She was born in 1911.
Okay.
And lived most of her life in Massachusetts and sort of in the Northeast. She died in 1979. Yeah, she died in 1979. Yeah, she was writing. So mid part of the 20th century.
Okay.
From about the 30s onward. I was off by about 20 years. She has, if anybody knows Elizabeth Bishop, they know her poem "The Fish," which also happy to read because it's a really fabulous poem. But the really cool thing about, or the really interesting thing about the moose is that Elizabeth Bishop said that it took her she claims that it took her the better part of 20 years to write this poem.
Wow.
And for it to be finished in such a way that she was satisfied with it. And it's really interesting because, we don't really think about, how long a poem can take. We don't think about it in that way, right? Because poems are so brief.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild to think that it could take 20 years to write something that's, that doesn't even reach to the bottom of the page. But but she did, apparently, until she was happy with it,
I can believe that. I definitely feel like, there's some emails that would feel like I probably wouldn't be happy. It would take 20 years to write too.
Truly. Okay, shall I continue reading on the right?
All right, let's plan on that.
Birds they were, now be free. Lift the curse. What's
On, I guess.
lift the curse on the capitally. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, he is a fun accent.
Aha.
What a curious basin.
It shows you what your heart is craven.
Oh, I wonder what it'll show me. Perhaps it will show me the moon and the sun?
Have a look. It's worth a run. Uh-oh.
Please, it's holy. I'll
Please.
let you.
Oh, no, that's okay. The people await your speech, Your Grace.
I move so quickly. My Aurora, my heart, broken.
Your Grace, someone bring the doctor. Your Grace.
Oh no. Father.
Did you see the sun and moon?
Make your magic again. Quick.
It only works once.
I am going to be sick. Oh, it's very sad.
Hmm.
Well, they're all transformed back. Just
Ravens no more.
Oh, who's that? That old fellow. Oh, that guy on the left is cute too.
Finn!
Grandpa, good to see you about.
None of that. Come here, you cowardly lout. Oh dear. Princess.
Aurora, please, madam.
Thank you. On behalf of my people, Aurora. We were afraid to never see again. Oh, never again see the soft green hills of Lemuria.
Ah, so they're rhyming Aurora with Lemuria. Fun. I wish I could be happy. My heart is colder than frost. I fear that for my father all hope has been lost. The lady's flute? Let us see what it will do. Fingers crossed. Aurora, you sing like a bird.
What sweet music I just heard.
And as some quiet guy, the art and the music's just really beautiful. Nothing changed at all, not even the weather. Yet somehow, I feel a little better. Okay, we have completed the Lemurian's request. Oh, someone's calling out to me. Oh, let me just talk to this person. Goodbye. My path home I must set.
The Capilli thank ya. I thank ya. We will not forget.
Alright, who is this friend? Oh, frog. Pleased to meet you, sir.
Like weeds it is.
What kind of response is that?
Yeah, no kidding. I am lucky to be alive. When at my house, beside the bloomin' apple tree in the forest I arrived, this whiz was in the air. I went around to my garden and attacked I was. Barely escaped. I couldn't cast and I jammed my big toe. No.
I
No.
thought was he writing in was he just chatting? were there any rhymes
I think
there?
it
Poor...
was. Toe and no. That was about it.
John, thank you for the secret couplet. I see you're still trying to rhyme with pocket, and I appreciate that. So a flute is a beautiful instrument that blesses the air around it. Listening to music is like finding random money in your pocket. I don't think you need that question mark.
Funny.
I think you should own it, John. Just emphasis, period, exclamation point.
That's right. Own the simile.
Yes. All right, so yes, hurt.
Yes, hurts it does.
Yeah, so okay,
He's
so
very
this guy
upset about
just
his
breaks
toe.
this guy refuses to rhyme at all, it seems like. That's my guess. Poor man, you have no home? Perhaps someone can help.
Could you use your sword? If you aren't a coward like my grandson, I suppose there'll be a reward.
Okay, there's a rhyme there.
Hmm. He doesn't. Yeah.
All right, we got a new quest. Recover the moon at the highest of high. Okay, I'll level up real quick and then we'll continue on. Okay. Who is this fellow? The girl who went into the well. The girl who broke the evil spell.
Hmm.
Okay, so this guy wants an apple, but I can't tell if it's an actual quest or not. He just said he wanted one.
Hmm.
Oh. I love that I can make the bells go off just by flying around them. Good detail.
Hmm.
Alright, let's see. Where are we supposed to go next? Who are you? Pardon me, have you seen the highest of the high? Never heard of it, but by the by and by, the Temple of the Moon is up the cliffs of Erin nearby. Goodness, your internet's fighting you. No worries, some quiet guy.
So, where exactly are we heading?
That is the question I have been dreading.
Wait!
Did we forget something?
Most definitely. Me!
Aww.
I just up and turned 13 last month.
Finn is 13? What a beautiful
Wow.
beard he has. What a
No kidding.
sweet, sweet grandson.
Which makes me a man, you see.
Oh, well, maybe that, that explains a little bit of his cowardliness, I mean,
It does. It does indeed.
To be fair, like, I think Aurora's a little bit younger than Finn.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we have a raid. Fletcher Moose, thank you so much. Welcome in. Hi, how are you doing? It's just you? You are worth 1,000 people. Welcome in. We're playing Child of Light today. Thank you so much for stopping in. We are continuing on with Child of Light. Fletcher Moose, have you played Child of Light before? Have you heard of this game? We are having fun, enjoying the beautiful art and music, and creating the occasional couplet based on what we're seeing and hearing. We've just met. We've just learned that Finn is 13, and it's great. All right, 13 with that beard. I'll let you take Finn's part, Dustin.
Yes. We Capilli age rapidly. But I bungled it. Grandpa threw me out.
Oh.
Brave I need to be. Will ya help me?
Fine, you can join our cavalry. Only please, no snoring.
She's right. From you, it sounds like roaring.
Okay, someone write me a couplet about snoring, which I am a very light sleeper. If someone snores or if there's like other sound going on outside, I just have the worst time. I absolutely empathize with with them. Fletcher Moose, I hope you're having a wonderful day and night. Thank you so much for stopping in. All right.
Ooh.
I just thought I would go up to see what's there. Got an instant fight. All right, so we got like some sort of like looks almost like the hyenas from the Lion King. That's what these remind me of now. And then this is like Leafy Tri-Archer. That's what I think of it as.
Yeah, he's got 3 legs, huh?
have to go give my cat medicine. Have a great stream. Thank you, Fletcher Moose. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Come hang out another time. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope your cat will be all right. Thank you.
I love that. I'm 100% sure that that is the actual truth, and the cat needs medicine. But that's so funny because it just sounds like the kind of thing you say when you're like making up an excuse to leave or excuse yourself from a situation. I have to go give my cat medicine. I love it. That's so great.
I think.
I hope the cat.
No, cats. Yeah, cats are definitely very needy. You never know what they might want.
Truly. I had a roommate several years ago now, 10 years or so ago, that had a cat named Kink, because he had a kink in his tail, but he was diabetic and had to have like special medicine.
Oh.
And yeah, so we had to give him medicine every day, and he was adorable. So I totally get it.
He's fine. I'm gonna be worse off when I try to make him swallow this pill. Keep your arms and hands safe.
Good luck.
Well, Fletcher Moose, I hope you can join us next time. This is a cat-positive community. Last time we wrote many poems about cats. We love cats. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, just sent me back up. Maybe just have to time it. All the gloves, yes. Left the plains of Rambert. Press space to dash, okay? Okay, so we got a little bit of a nice, like, puzzly, gotta time things with the wind.
Yeah, there's a little divot. There's one there, and then there's also. Oh, you can go up though.
Yeah, let's see. Up and around.
This is interesting. Oh, you can go up and around.
Oh, on wind. I'm pressing spacebar.
Wow.
Always appreciate a good puzzle. This is great. I'm glad the game is making us work for it. Okay, so maybe we can't fly. We gotta go on foot. Oh. The physics is great.
No flying. Shakira.
Can we... Can I get up? Okay, so it looks like there's an opening, but maybe not so much. Oh.
Oh, so does the... Is it a timed thing?
Let's see.
It is. Right there. Yeah, oh. Nice.
Okay. We were just here earlier. So we'll go up here.
Uh-huh.
My goodness, what is causing all of that wind?
It is very windy.
The wind was not this strong before. Father, help me. Home, I yearn for. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, well, at least it lets you go back pretty easily.
I'm thinking about those levels in, like, Pokemon. I don't know if, like, when you would... Those, like the arrows that would send you in different directions, and if you picked the wrong one, you would go all the way to the beginning.
Yep, I know exactly what you mean.
Let's see if there's... Actually, I'm curious. I want to see if there's something if we go fly all the way up. Oh, okay, this is as far as you can go. Let's go to the plains of Rambert. Okay.
across the plain, searching high and low for the sun and moon, despairing as she came. But just when she was certain her quest was hopeless, she was done. The path twisted to Revilla. No, not the sun. Be patient, child. We have only begun.
Got some goosebumps. The lowest of the low. I do not spy.
The circus, it shimmied through here. Once we find the tent, my vocals I'll let loose. The beginning of a brilliant performance job.
I am certain you mean career. Oh, Rebella. Gosh, this background, I'm just noticed, it's so pretty.
It is very pretty. I'm really into these waterfalls that just like are falling from the sky.
Yep. Oh. Oh, new enemy. What are you? Oh, we got 3. All right. I think it's very like tempting to avoid enemies sometimes and just keep going forth with the game, but I feel like despite being on easy mode, you gotta keep leveling up. A greeting to someone new who I met in Ely with its snow-capped view. Welcome in. I have a feeling I know who you are. My goodness, what an entry. Just doesn't even just bursts right into the couplet. I love it. Hi, welcome in. Thank you. So we are playing Child of Light today. Have you heard of this game before? Have you played it? This is our second time on stream with Dustin, and it is great. The last time we played this game, we learned about some of our favorite words, including alabaster, dirigible, alabaster dirigibles. We wrote lots of couplets about cats and houses with mouses. It was great. Welcome in. Let's switch over to our magic boy Finn. I think he deserves some screen time. Let us wildfire you. I wish everyone announced their presence with a couplet. Should do that from now on. I am noticing that people are starting to take less damage, so I think, yes, we gotta do a little bit of a grind. Just a little bit.
A little bit of a grind, yep.
I actually, I love grinding in games. I think some people find it, like, tedious, but I think maybe this is the same reason I love, like, crocheting or knitting. Even, like, playing music, I, like, sort of lose myself. It's very meditative. Just, I know it's, like, the same over and over, and I like it.
It is. Yeah, it's, yeah, because it's a very sort of methodical, you can fall into a rhythm and yeah, absolutely.
I've never seen it before. I dig the art style. Yeah, so this came out in 2014, if you just believe it or not. And I love how, right, like, you can tell it's like there's like the texture in the back. It makes me think of like the textured pages that you do like pastels on or colored pencil. Really, really pretty. It makes playing it like really enjoyable. I don't know if this is the best. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna heal myself. Whoops. I'm gonna bring out Rebella. Actually, no, I'm gonna swap with Rebella. Scary, I wasn't keeping an eye on my health. How are you doing tonight? What would you like me to call you? Would you like me to call you Weird Druck? Weird? I'm gonna assume I know who you are, so I don't want to call you by the wrong name. If you would like me to call you by that name, I can also do that. Welcome in. That's a fun part about Twitch is you get to, have these pseudonyms. When you're on Zoom, you're usually stuck with either your phone number or your email address or your name. And I think on Twitch, the level of anonymity that it offers it's fun. It can be nice. But sometimes there definitely are those like usernames where, especially if there's no vowels, I'm not sure how to pronounce them, and then I feel a little bit bad. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of leveling up here. I'll give you more heals. Something I haven't been doing. Oh, I didn't realize. I haven't been doing this with the other characters either, is you can craft, like all the gems we've been collecting, you can craft for them. So I might do that. See what we have. Oh, we have a lot of rubies. Let's make some better rubies. Oh, we can make an extra nice ruby. Okay, let's see. What do rubies give you? All right. Thank you, Adam. I don't think we want to give you this. Adam, what kind of games do you like to play? We've had this discussion before too. It's always fun to know, do people like RPGs? Are you a platformer? Dustin here is a fan of, like, I think horror games, right? But although you also like RPGs and horror.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yep. Big fan of both. On a playthrough right now with a friend of mine through the Resident Evil 4 remaster. Played The Quarry not too long ago. Loved that. It was so good. And then, of course, the best RPG to ever exist, in my opinion. Well, any of the Persona series games, the best RPG series. Period. I will not be debating that.
Dustin, have you played, I think this is technically a Shin Megami Tensei crossover, but have you played Tokyo Mirage Sessions? Are you familiar with that game?
Yeah, so yes, I am. I have not played it, and you know what? I even have it and haven't played it.
That's okay. I played it for I think Wii U. I think they ported it over to Switch, but I didn't play it there because I already owned it and I didn't feel like rebuying it. Oh,
Yeah.
new person. Who are you? Hello.
My eyes deceive me. Igniculus, is it her? Yes, it is. Sweet Nora, my middle sister.
How can this be? Tucked in your bed, cheeks of ash, still as lead. I saw you. It is a miracle. Mother and her duke tears of joy will shed.
How long have you been here? How is father?
Faring ever so poorly, I regret to say. Since he has taken to his bed, it has been a day. To cheer him, I sang sweetly, with the blackbirds of the garden fair, lilac perfume in the air. Then, horrors, I was dragged up the tower stair and carried, helpless, through a mirror inside.
A mirror? Sister, do you know where it resides? Let us go home to mother and father.
Nothing would make me merrier. The way lies up a mountain high.
We face many a barrier.
As family, we overcome together any obstacle, now and forever. Our sister is here.
Okay, Nora and Aurora, even their names rhyme.
Oh, you're right. Okay, well, let's All right, Aurora or Nora, who are you? What kind of person are you? So we have, Aurora, regular Aurora, who's just sort of your basic attack and magic dealer. We got Rebella, our healer. Finn, the magic dealer. Let's see what you do. Think you okay, so you protect people. What else do you do? Oh, petrify, that sounds good. Quicken. Okay, so you make people faster and you can potentially petrify people. That's awesome. You can read. Okay, we're gonna take this route. I'm a fan of the debuffs. And then we'll try and get quicken all once we can. Right? Oh, my dog. My dog is about to do the zoomies.
Oh no.
You might be able to hear him in a little bit. He's running around. Oh, Simba. Oh no, don't you dare. Don't shoot me. Simba! The unofficial mascot of Humanities at Play. Persona 5 rocks and I love strikers. The Poet Laureate has good taste. Ooh.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, strikers is great. I was a huge fan of strikers. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it, and then it satisfies a very particular itch to kind of get in there and just beat them up, right? Great. I loved strikers. I loved the story too. I thought the story was really, really well done. It didn't feel like sometimes in games like that the story feels like it's playing second fiddle to the action, and I didn't feel like that was the case at all.
You know what? I should get to Strikers. I remember finishing Persona 5 Royal and feeling so sad that the story had ended after spending like 120 hours with everyone.
With the characters.
And I just had fallen in love with them. And then I think I started up the first 5 minutes of Strikers and then got distracted, and that was last year.
Yeah, no Strikers. I know, I haven't finished Strikers in its entirety. I did the same thing. I got about 80% of the way through, and then just life got in the way, and I never picked it back up. I think because it became a skill issue at that point. Like, I had been without playing it for so long that I was like, I'm so deep into this game, I'm not going to remember. Like, it's going to take me so long to get good again. That I'm just gonna, so I think that's been kind of keeping me away from it a little bit.
Okay, so we have learned that if you hit these boulder sort of like Geodude looking creatures with a physical attack, they counterattack you and they gain armor, so we have to use spells on them.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's try to monsoon this guy. Geodude. I know, it's Geodude without his arms. Just dude. Oh no. Wow, these, for being in casual mode, this is, I like that it's
A little tough?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Little challenge.
I think it's just the timing. Every time I'm about to cast a spell, they interrupt it, so just gotta find the right timing. Don't you dare. Don't interrupt Finn. No. Oh no. Oh, poor Finn. Okay, maybe let's take out this guy first. All games are Pokemon when you look close enough. That's true. So Adam, we will also be streaming, so of course Dustin is a City of Reno Poet Laureate. We will be streaming with Angela M. Brommel, who is the Clark County Poet Laureate at the end of the month. Very excited. I don't think she plays video games, and I'm excited that, she's open to trying out Twitch and being on stream, and we are going to play Journey, which
That's really cool.
I have never played Journey, but I did have the pleasure of watching a live, I think it was one of the world's first live orchestral, like live playthroughs. So they had someone on screen who played Journey while Austin Wintory, the composer for Journey, conducted, and they played along while this guy was playing the game.
That's super cool.
It was very cool. Oh, you can't attack anyone. All right, good to know. We gotta magic them all. It was indeed awesome, John. Alright, so I don't think I can use Nora in these fights because she only does physical damage. Let's switch back to Finn.
Now, wait a minute. There's an idea.
Do you want to read it?
We'll get enough Poet Laureates together to run versus for Mario Party, and I think that is fabulous. I love Mario Party. Look, good, bad, doesn't matter. I could get totally stomped and still love it.
I'm actually curious, are there other Poet Laureates in other parts? Is there like there's City of Reno and there's Clark County. In Nevada, we have Gail Marie Palmeyer, who is our state's Poet Laureate.
Correct. Yeah, that's right.
Do we have others? We used to have, so Nevada Humanities, fun fact, we used to also have our own Poet Laureate, and I believe that Joanne Malari was our first. Joanne is great. She's based in Reno, I believe, and we're doing a workshop with her next month in Sparks. But I don't think we've had our own internal Poet Laureate since. If Christina's here, if you're listening, you can feel free to correct me. That's sort of an interesting fact.
Yeah, I think there's maybe 100 or so cities around the country that have a Poet Laureate now officially. Chicago just added a Poet Laureate. They just chose their inaugural Poet Laureate. And I can't, oh gosh, I just read about this like 2 days ago and I can't remember his name now.
Wow.
I'll have to look it up.
They didn't have one before? I would have thought they would. Huh.
Yeah, you'd think, right? No, it's starting to catch on as cities recognize the value of that, even just as an honorary position. It makes a difference. And so Reno joined the mix in 2014.
Okay.
And has been 2014, 2015. I'm number 4. So that's 8 years ago. Yes, 2014. And yeah, no, it's great. It's great. Any city with a population over, 100,000 people should have one.
Huh. Yeah, I know we have
any city that serves its community, as like a hub community.
We have a couple friends in chat who I know are outside of Nevada, so I encourage you to look it up if you haven't before. See if your state or if your city has a Poet Laureate, and I would be very curious to know. I'm pretty sure your state will have one. Usually, but if your individual city or like closest like large like metro hub has a city Poet Laureate, let us know.
Yeah, please do. What is this abysmal place? The dark wilds of some elf land. Not for nobles of our race. Where did you learn magic? And you as well have wings.
The forest lady unveiled the stars to me.
Ah, you met her additionally. She gave me these magic rings.
Oh, very nice. Mm-hmm. Also, this hair physics, I'm just going to say it again. The hair physics in this game is amazing. Like,
Yep. I
can read that. Little she did gift me, a tiny flute only.
I am your elder sister, after all. It is my role to guard you.
Hardly. This crown protects me from any fall.
I love that this is also now a story about sisterhood.
Yes. And Nora said that she was the middle sister. So I wonder if I don't know. Will there be a third sister joining us? Guess we'll find out. Okay, we got one of our friend, the box. Where are you going? I'm a little bit scared. I mean, there's kind of only one place to put it. Should I just? Do you think I should just push it down the waterfall, or should I go down there first before I push the box down?
Ooh,
Just in case.
that's a good question. Maybe scout it out.
All right.
See what's down there.
Okay, why do we have a box?
Looks like is that a switch? I think it might land directly on a switch.
Ah, okay. So let's see if
I bet that's a switch.
Let's fly back.
I have a couplet.
All right, I'm ready.
Because I like the waterfalls that are happening.
Let me go up and show off a waterfall while you read it.
Yes. Heaven fell water fall down from on high. Prismatic cascades rain mist from the sky.
I like the word prismatic. That's really good. I think prismatic captures sort of all of the iridescent sparkles we're seeing. Can you put that in chat? That's great. Oh, you did put it in chat.
Yeah, I
Perfect.
just put it in chat. Yeah.
Mind reader. That's great. Okay, what's in here? Oh, another one of these spiky traps. Ouch.
Oh.
I'm not sure what the switch did, but I guess we'll find out shortly. Another switch. Oh, just floating there. That scared me.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Oh. This is where I guess we're just gonna explore a little bit. Can't tell exactly where we're meant to go. That's fine. Saw a little piece of paper floating up here. You know what? We got a confession earlier. I'm wondering what these confessions are. I think this is the second one. Let's see. Oh, more. I love this. How about I read this when you read the second one?
Sure.
All right. Some say an idea can be dangerous, like creepers in a garden so serene, beneath sprawling plants, twisting unseen, exposing buried heads insidious, uprooting order created for us. Frenetic vines dividing stone and stream, intent on sacrificing virgin green, and turning tended rose to wilderness. But what of those who nurse the garden fair? The curious bees darting bloom to bloom, from outside the garden's limit they be, and bring abundant life to nature's womb. Their fearsome sting may cause the meek to flee, but tangled creepers they coax to bear fruit. Huh. I need to read this again. I'm going to silently reread this.
Yeah, like whose confession is it? That's interesting.
Also, I love that the game just gives us more poetry, right? I love that it's built into the game. That's really nice. Also, I would love to know who wrote for this game. Like, did they ask poets, or are these just like game writers? Like, I really love that there's so much poetry. All right, Dustin.
It's a good question. It's a valid question. I would love to know the answer to that, because occasionally there's a rhyme that slips through that's like, I'm not sure that that's how I would have phrased it, you know, like I don't know that that's the way I would have said that, but when you're trying to do a whole game in rhyme, there's bound to be some stinkers.
Yeah. All right, I'll let you do this one.
All right. Smoke boils black, fire slides on twin slicks of ice. Oh, I like that. Twin slicks of ice. Through cities hot, ideas dance in the bars at night. Oculi unheard of, forgotten light. Invention shapes an engine, dream device. London's exhibition halls visited thrice, the salons of Paris lit with paintings bright. Munich makes music of transcendent might, these wonders of Europe more than entice. But between glimmering bulbs most wander, lost. The men here come and go, cloaks tight in distrust. The women tie their throats shut, all know only cost. One wears red, one blue, in flocks split they rust. Only the few whose gaze burn clear of frost, I will with Lemuria's secrets trust.
Oh my goodness.
It's a good example. It's a slant rhyme there. Frost, trust. Not works, but not quite.
Dustin, what is it called when when 1 and 4 rhyme and then 2 and 3 rhyme? Is there a name for that? That happens in the first.
Oh, it does. It does. Bad poet. Yes, there is, I believe.
I'll let you look at. Yeah, no worries. I'm putting you on a spot, right? I just noticed that.
No, it's okay. Yeah, no, that's very common. That sort of AB rhyme scheme.
Fun. Well, I wonder. Oh no, what other confessions did I miss? But I love this one. You know, like you said, fire slides on twin slicks of ice. This one seems now they acknowledge, right, that Aurora comes from the 1800s in Europe, and we're now referencing real locations outside this fantasy world that she found herself in. And then yeah.
Sorry to interject
no, go
here.
ahead.
Yeah, so so it's got kind of a it looks like most everybody is just going to call it an AB rhyme scheme. You could also call it an alternate rhyme.
Okay. Or what about like ABBA? Is there something, do we just call it that, like an ABBA rhyme?
AB, yeah, I like that. An ABBA rhyme. Yeah, ABBA. Yeah, and all, yeah.
Yeah, because it's the third.
Let's look it up now. I'm curious.
Yeah, because the third 4 lines, that's where we have ABAB.
An enclosed rhyme. See, I'm learning something. I didn't know that.
Oh, is that what you call an ABBA? I'm just calling it an ABBA rhyme. So an ABBA rhyme is enclosed.
Yeah, where you have a couplet that's enclosed in lines that rhyme.
That's great.
There you go. Awesome.
Maybe we should challenge people in chat to write. We're gonna call it an ABBA rhyme, enclosed
write
rhyme.
Some ABBA rhymes.
Yeah, write an ABBA rhyme or ABAB.
The rhyme that I shared earlier, where I said I cheated, rhyming with pocket and hocket, that is an alternate rhyme.
Okay.
As a poet, I must write poems kept tight in my pocket until the moment's right for me to try to hawk it. So I have write and pocket and hocket.
That's fun. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's keep an eye out for more confessions. Very fun.
I really liked that second confession. There was some really interesting things happening just in that. Like as a kind of poem, there's some really awesome visuals that are happening there.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke boils black, fire slides on twin slicks of ice. Through cities hot, ideas dance in the bars at night. Which is just a really ideas dance in the bars at night. It was a really fascinating visual. The description of London, Paris, Munich, and I really, of course, I really like alliteration, and there's a lot of that happening in that second stanza.
Mm-hmm.
London's exhibition halls visited thrice, the salons of Paris lit with paintings bright. There's a lot of repetition in the lots of T's and I's,
Mm-hmm.
so a lot of consonants and assonants happening with paintings bright. Munich makes music of transcendent might. That might be my favorite line of the whole poem, just because there's so much alliteration, there, right? Munich makes music of transcendent might.
Right. That third stanza, I feel like someone's making a little bit of a judgment here. This is where it's like, oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, it takes a bit of a dark turn, right?
Yeah.
But between glimmering bulbs, right? So if we're thinking about the street lights, but between glimmering bulbs, most wander lost. The men here come and go, cloaks tight in distrust. So we're thinking, so like this is like late night, like back alley kind of, stuff that's going on. It's very seedy. The women tie their throats shut. All know, only cost, right? It's got to me, it almost reads as a sort of like brothel-esque type, you know what I mean? Like there's this very distrustful, the women tie their throat shut, right? Like they don't dare speak.
Yeah. I'm also getting some like capitalism vibes, like people here only know how to spend money.
Exactly. And this is, here, women, this is be seen and not heard, right? This idea of they're deliberately silencing themselves. Women tie their throats shut. All know, only cost. So it's very fascinating, this sort of take on these places. It's like they're big and beautiful and bright, but also there's a very seedy sort of underside.
Yeah. And then I think the writer, right, reveals themselves at the end, who,
Mm-hmm.
People who aren't part of this sort of very like distrustful, closed off sect of society, they will give Lemuria's secrets to them, whatever that means. Wow.
Fascinating. I love it.
We got more to find. Okay. Did we come from here earlier? Let's go down.
Oh, good call out in chat. Lead writer for Ubisoft. Has an English degree from Yale with emphasis on poetry. In interviews, he says he wrote them all while doing the script for the game.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for pointing that out, Adam.
Yeah, that's super cool. So there you go. Kind of answers the question, right?
Yeah.
About whether somebody... So it was, somebody working on the game. It just happens that he also is a poet. Which is awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah. Well, I think this is great because I think so many times we get people asking like how you can get involved in, whatever, like what good is my English degree? Is something that you probably hear a lot. But here we go. You can create some really magical moments in video games. Even nine years on. Okay, let's see. Oh, he also wrote Far Cry 3 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I have not played those games. I know of them.
I haven't either.
Have you played those? Friends in chat.
Excuse me.
Which one is Brotherhood? Is Brotherhood the... Remind me which one Brotherhood is. I love this. All the game knowledge is coming out. England? Okay. Let's do Starlight. And you.
The good one. That's really funny.
Okay, let's say defend. No, we haven't been defending. Oh.
Who's ready to fight me that Unity is the best one ever made?
Wait, okay, and which one is Unity? See, I don't play Assassin's Creed, or I don't play a lot of other Ubisoft games, so you gotta forgive me here.
I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. Just for the record, I just wanted to see if I could incite a riot in chat.
Oh, that's the bad one. Silent riot. Now let's switch to Rebella and let's heal Aurora. I just noticed how low she is. Heal. Adam, have you played them all? I love how instantly it was like the good one, the bad one. Just are these like well-known judgments on these games, or is it just are these like also personal things? I was thinking though that I don't know if I would ever play it on stream. It might be a little bit maybe either like too graphic or violent, but I do love how they like alternate histories in games is something I'm really interested in, and we're actually streaming with someone next Thursday we're gonna play Civ 6, and that's something we're gonna chat about. But like Assassin's Creed, like all of the historical sort of like research they do, I guess, when they prepare for these games. Whether or not,
That's
it's
really
like
cool.
accurate or whatever, but I do love how they sort of drawn past, like the past, to bring these games to life. I was wrong. Syndicate is the one based in England. Brotherhood is the good one. Wait, so where is Brotherhood based then? It's too funny. Gosh, I love Finn, our little 13-year-old.
Mm-hmm. The artwork here reminds me a little bit of Brian Froud's Good Fairies, Bad Fairies.
What is this? I don't know this.
It's a book. Brian Froud he's an artist. I don't think I have Good Fairies, Bad Fairies. I really should get Good Fairies, Bad Fairies. Let's see if I can find. I don't even know how I would share it with you.
You could type it in chat, and then we'll try to remember it for later. Black Flag. Yeah, I'm not up on my Assassin's Creed games, so I'm learning a lot here. Black Flag was my favorite. My goodness, we are surrounded by experts. I would say my knowledge of Ubisoft, which is zero, comes from watching Mythic Quest, the TV show on Apple Plus, Apple TV, because I think the game company is based off of Ubisoft, and Ubisoft Montreal gave them a lot of assets and things, I think, like cinematics for the game. I think Riot, I don't know what Riot's connection is to Ubisoft actually, but they have a lot of cinematics from League of Legends and Mythic Quest, which I think is very funny. And also Assassin's Creed, in case you've never seen the show. Pirate Assassin.
Yeah, so for those of you that are curious what this comparison I'm making is, I was looking at Finn and it reminded me, you just Google Good Fairies, Bad Fairies, and then click images on the results, and you'll get the like title cover. But then there is some examples of the artwork that's like inside it. And I remember as a kid, my mom used to have this book, and I remember looking through it and just being totally fascinated, because it was like fairies for all kinds of things, like the sock fairy that like steals your sock, so you never have a complete pair, you've got like that one random sock. It's because the bad sock fairy stole the other.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, it's really, really cool.
I'm pretty sure I am always being visited by the bad sock fairy and also the bad hair tie fairy who takes all my hair ties.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Bad hair tie fairy. That's exactly right.
I'll let you take the part of Nora when you're ready, who's also chatting about fairies. Speaking of which, it's just so funny, right? Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Why, a talking fairy?
Look how angry Bao is.
He's very upset.
It's really cute. As if a firefly true.
Ha! You are a feisty blue. Aurora, this bug is perfect for you. Rude.
Oh.
Bug somehow feels a little demeaning when it's like a little magical incandescent creature.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep leveling up. Okay, Nora, I'm still not sure. Let's do quick and all. I haven't really used her yet. I'm sure she comes into handy later. Oh. Oh, what's this?
Oh, geez. Oh,
All right, let's go in the store.
there are timed events in this game.
Yes. Do you remember you liked those this is the fire version of that one wailing lady that you liked?
Yeah, you're right.
That's good to know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, that makes sense.
I'm just gonna let Finn take care of.
Yeah, seems a good call.
Yeah, you can just defend.
I'll tell you, if there's any game that taught me the value of defending, it's Persona.
Yes. Oh, okay, I guess I'll do slash then. It is funny, you know, just sort of the longevity. I've been thinking about this as we've been playing. The comments about Pokemon earlier, just the whole idea of like type effectiveness, I think has always stayed with me. So I keep thinking, oh, okay, great. Water's effective against fire. I learned that from Pokemon.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm the same way. And then when the type matchup doesn't work in other games, it's like, now wait a minute.
Right. Yeah, even in Persona, you got type matchups.
Yeah, it's true. Let's see. I'm Finn. Nice to fight beside ya.
How adorable. A garden dwarf.
Rude. Thank you kindly, miss.
Oh.
Well, Finn doesn't seem to mind. What's a garden dwarf?
He's too sweet he's too good for this world. We gotta protect Finn.
Yep. Must be the door to a garden. Or
Aw, our sweet boy. Keep him safe. Again, love the music. Oh, as soon as I say I love the music, it cuts out.
Yep.
What? Music, what happened to you? Yeah, let's see what's down here. Ouch. Oh, we got a confession. We gotta grab it. Alright, let's see what confession number 2 is. Would you like to read it?
All right. Our bodies cut like dragonflies, the air, dividing, parceling the winds for later, to unwrap carefully under the stare. Like bark, our skin stores fire's blinding blue flare. Earthquakes, our bones shake at their equator. Arced light from the sky dances in our hair. Gifts all hidden beneath surface willpower, raging rivers subterranean, pure. Water tapped before the explorer's tower by wild ones, keepers of magic power. They alone divined the deep source obscure, their grasp taught Lemuria to flower. Yet instead of giving, we build cages and bury truth, hide our world from the ages.
have to
It's
sit back
interesting.
and think about this a little bit some more.
Mm-hmm. I love that. But even just from the first line, our bodies cut like dragonflies the air, dividing, parceling the winds for later. What a good word, parceling, to piece out, right?
Mm-hmm.
To unwrap carefully under the stair. One stair, specifically. STAIR, for those that aren't looking closely at it, right? Under the stair.
I'm going to say props to you, Jeffrey from Ubisoft. I'm sure
Yeah, no
others worked
kidding,
on this,
right?
but this is great.
Yeah.
And again, I
Yeah, I'm
wonder.
really into
Oops.
I'm
Ooh.
really into these confessions.
I wonder if this is it about the fire ladies, or is it about one of the enemies we face? Like, what is this confession about?
Yeah, I don't know. This seems to be a history of the magic in Lemuria, right?
Right. Water tapped before the explorer's tower by wild ones. And then, a little bit cryptic again at the very end, right? Instead of giving, we build cages and bury truth, hide our world from the ages. Huh.
Mm-hmm. This is like a pocket universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad we found another confession. Dustin, I was thinking that let's see if we can either get to like the next mini boss or character, and I think that'd be a good spot to stop stream tonight if you're up for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay, we're puzzling here. So we unlocked this door. So how do we... Oh, these hurt me. Okay, this is a dead end. So maybe we have to go around. Gosh, keep running in. This is me in everyday life. I am also very clumsy and run into things.
Bonk. Every day I'm puzzling.
It's
It's
true.
really funny.
Some quiet guy, did you look up to see if you have a Poet Laureate in your vicinity? I'd be curious to know if you do. Oh, we got some darkness.
Ooh.
Alright, let's see where we should push this box.
Looks like there's a switch there to your left. Down on the bottom.
Yes, so
Right
let's
there,
push
yeah.
the box down to the right.
Yep.
Where am I? Oh, there I am. I lost myself. Come on, you can do it. Alright. Great.
A few. What?
A few.
That's interesting. Some quiet guy, if you don't mind, what city are you in? Because if it's like Los Angeles, that would make sense.
You mean few like in your state or in your city? That's very interesting. I'm glad I asked you to look it up. It's nice learning about other parts of the. You're looking at state. Well, that's awesome that you
in
have
state.
multiple
Okay.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So there's probably a state poet laureate and then a few poet laureates for major cities.
That's awesome. Yeah, so definitely normal because we have Dustin in Reno, we have Angela in Clark County, which is like Las Vegas, Henderson, Southern Nevada. Where am I going again? I forgot where I'm going. I did all these puzzles and I don't know.
Yeah.
Where am I going? Oh, right, to the door to the left. I think that's it. Let's try this door. Look, you have one in your county? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, okay, this is a dead-end door that just gives us stuff. That's fine. What were we unlocking just now? Time to find out. Okay, so we don't care about you. We went down there. We were
Is
here.
there? Can you go to the left or to the right? That's a cage, right?
Yes, I'm stuck here. Can't go any further, but I can go around.
Yeah, go. Oh, bonk. Yeah, go back around to where you were pushing that. Okay.
This is where I was.
And then, oh, go down. And you, oh, and there's nothing there. I see. I wasn't, I had tuned out.
And you know, sometimes with this art style, it's hard to tell, like, right? Like, it looks like I could slip in here, but I cannot.
Right.
Let's see if there's
okay.
anything. We'll just comb every corner. Okay, so we can't go up here. This is not a thing.
No.
Typical gameplay. Typical getting lost.
Is it possible? Is it possible that this is just like some kind of like dungeon that you have cleared and that it's not actually the way forward on the game?
You could be right. Like, maybe, right, it was just to get all these items. So, let's go up. I'm okay with that. Right, there's nothing here. Games do be like that sometimes.
They do. It sure was.
This door was very promising, though. Maybe let's see. Oh. Keep flying. I think this is the way we came from, right? Or am I making this up? I don't want to go too far back.
I don't remember.
I think. Let's see. Got waterfalls. This guy. Is there a map? There is no map. Oh, there is a map. Okay, so we're in the plains of Rambert, and maybe we're trying to go south to the Windwheels. Is that where we are? Let's go to Windwheels. Maybe that's where we are right now. We'll just try from the... Oh. I remember being here with you. Well, I'm okay re-experiencing this because, again, this is just really gorgeous scenery. So we'll try to keep going. We're going here. We're just you know, doing 100%. We're just 100%ing this.
Right.
This map. Okay, so.
Okay, there's the.
Right. So we gotta go left.
Yeah. So there's the guy.
You ever wonder in games, like, how do people get by without eating or sleeping? She's just been flying nonstop for days.
Yeah, right.
Okay, and then we went up. I think we gotta go down to get around. Yeah. Alright, we pushed that box.
That's right.
We went in here. What is to the left? Okay. Okay. Maybe let's just keep going to the left and see what's there.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Ah.
The mirror! I fear it is there! That temple up in the air.
We cannot fly that high.
Perhaps there's a path through the sky.
Let us ask someone nearby.
Okay. Not this guy. We're not going to ask you. They want us to go up? How far up can we go? game stops us. Okay.
So I guess we got to get to that temple in the background.
Yeah. Well, we'll go the long way. Oh, what is this? Oh, I see.
One more to the right.
Oops.
There you go. Now you're clear.
Never fear. I was trying to rhyme.
No, it's good. It's good. I like that.
I go down. So what's down here? Let's find
Yeah,
out.
there's probably some treasure down there.
Go away. Really, I just want to find more confessions. Okay. Well, some quiet guy. I'm really glad that you discovered Poet Laureates in your area. That's awesome. I wonder if they do events near you or like how involved they are. Might be fun to check out. Maybe you could always go to one of their events. And then another thing you could do is, check out the Humanities Council in your state and see what cool things they're up to. You have, I think, one of the most interesting, well, I guess, every Humanities Council is interesting, but yours has, I believe, a Center for Cultural Traditions, and they do great work. You have a lot of staff there at a peculiar shrine. So definitely check out if there are any events near you. I really want a new friend. I would love people who watch our Twitch channel to get more involved with their Humanities Councils wherever they might be living.
I think we're about to meet the next character. Madam Capilli, pardon me. A route to the elevated temple we seek.
Don't ya, madam me. I ain't like them towny Capilli. Don't trust them. I'm not some mint freak.
Jeez.
Did you ever ask yourself, why does it taste cold? They won't tell ya. I have my theories.
I appreciate the warning, but I really should be going.
Wait, I see you carry oculi. I'll give ya a series. You want to protect yourself? Here's a tip they won't give now. You can combine oculi to make more powerful ones. You go figure out how. You can also assign oculi to those you trust. Dustin, I have a feeling she's just sort of like an NPC, a grumpy one.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I recommend Sharon. Now get out of here, little girl. I don't like the way you're staring. Well, at least she gave us some sapphires, but very
yeah, helpful bit of info.
Yeah, let's get up to that town and then see what's there. And I think that might be a good place to pause, before the next time we play this again.
All right.
Okay, how far up can we go? It said up. How up can I go? Unless up just means left to the west. Okay, we'll just try this again. Oh. Up. Up to the town. Right. Oh. Scary door.
Uh-huh.
Looks like they recently had an open mic poetry recently. Very cool. This is a scary cave. Oh, it's rising. Ah!
Oh, jeez.
Is it gonna go up all the way? Will you go down?
Oh, jeez. That was mildly terrifying.
Yeah. This is
I thought you were gonna get roasted.
Yeah. Ouch. Nope. This is another one of those like dead end treasure caves. I think it might be.
It looks that way.
He said recently twice, Lesage. No worries. All right, so that was that. I would like to find our next town. This is the opposite of up.
Yeah, right, truly.
I'm speed running this. Come on. All right, well, up. Can we go up this way?
Up there?
I do like a game where I feel like we think about the ground a lot. I like the idea of flying and looking up.
Oh, that's so cool. Did you see what you just flew by?
No, what was it?
Go back down. It's a face and a hand.
You're right. This looks very much like another game we have played recently, doesn't it?
It does. It does. Yeah, it's getting some big Grease vibes here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like moving. The mouth is like moving.
It is. Beak face. Indeed, John. Beak face. Thank you for pointing that out. Oh my goodness, Adam. Dustin, I'll let you take this.
Hair of red and dress of gold, a sky so dreary, Aurora's face so cheery, and a world that has grown lost and cold. Two poets play their games, looking at another's work, while others talk and sit and lurk, and listen to their lovely praising claims.
See y'all next time.
How fabulous. Wow, what a good way to just summarize everything we've been doing the last 2 hours.
I think you win the award for Best Entrance and Best Exit. Adam, thank you so much for
Agreed.
coming here tonight. Justin, I don't want to sort of break your heart or my heart if I'm wrong, but I really hope our next character is a mouse.
I know I'm right there with you. If it's not, I'm gonna be sad.
We're gonna rage quit this game.
Look at how regal these little mice look.
This is too cute. I think this is a good place to end the game.
Yep.
Before we find our next person. So let me save. I guess it auto saves, so let me quit. How cute. I know, the tiniest mouse. All right. Well, Dustin, I had lots of fun. I think I'm always surprised. We learned about confessions in this game. I can't wait to find more confessions. We learned that Finn is our wee lad who's only 13 and is a precious boy. And we're about to find maybe, hopefully, a new mouse friend. This is very exciting. Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Thanks for having me back on, and I look forward to continuing. I'm invested now, fully invested.
Yeah. All right. So I have some, I want to say like announcements, but just to close out stream, just so you all know, next Tuesday we are going to be back with at 12 p.m. Pacific. We're going to have a very special stream. We're going to feature Las Vegas-based artist Hugh, who is fantastic cultural leader, runs a really cool community project called the Cloud House. I can't wait to ask them more about it. And they're actually about to take a very, almost a month-long trip to Vietnam and China to learn more about their personal ancestry. And I would love to do a before and after with Hugh. So we're going to talk with them next Tuesday and again in June when they are back from their trip. So I hope you can come for that. They're really wonderful. And then on Thursday, May 4th, I already alluded to this, next Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, we're going to stream Sid Meier's Civilization 6 with historian Christopher Church. Teaches at UNR. We're going to chat about alternate histories and games and media. You know, we already got a little bit of that today when we were chatting about Assassin's Creed. And I think next Thursday, we're going to talk about Civ 6. And I can already sort of feel that he's going to be another one of those recurring guests because you can't just play 1 hour of Civ 6. That is like a a 60
Really?
hour,
Yeah.
million hour game. So, Dustin, are you okay with, I think, we'll do a reading next time. I think it's okay if I'll let you get to dinner. I know you've been awesome and patient. So I'll let you get to
Yeah,
your
no
dinner,
problem.
and we'll stay in touch about next time. Whether it's Grease or Child of Light, can't wait. So
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Thank you so much. As always, had a fantastic time. Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you, folks in the chat, for being awesome. And look forward to next time.
all right, take care, everyone. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you hopefully next week. Goodbye.
Yep.
People call it the biggest small town festival in Minnesota.
And we came up with the idea of creating a community s'mores table.